Hello there, a very good evening and welcome to another edition of Primetime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from our Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. I'm Charlene Benedict for the Newsfirst team.
And I'm Rochelle Tumodara. So Charlene, as you know, today was a very significant day for Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka decided once again.
Well, yes, indeed, Sri Lankans went to the polling stations again and cast their vote this time around at the parliamentary election. And this election result is significant for several reasons. Number one, this is the first time that a single political party has been able to secure a supermajority in parliament. Now, when we speak about the number of seats in parliament and the power that a certain political party could wield in parliament, well, after being elected at a parliamentary election, there are several ways that you could secure power. The practice was that after an election is concluded and the parliament is elected, of course, if it is a hung parliament, you usually form coalitions. But this time around, there is not going to be any need for that because, as I said before, the National People's Power, which is one single party, has secured a supermajority in parliament. That is over 150 seats in parliament, more than 2/3 of parliament. The NPP has secured over 2/3 of parliament. This is beyond the simple majority. Simple majority is 113 seats. 2/3 majority is 150. So that record has been set. In addition to that, of course, several records have already been broken, and there are still some results due to come out. The preferential votes, how different candidates secured preferential votes. There is still the Gampaha district result that is due to come out. But as it stands, Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, current Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, has secured over 655,000 votes, which broke the record placed by Mahinda Rajapaksa at the 2020 parliamentary election for the most number of preferential votes secured at a parliamentary election. So yes, Rochelle, I agree with you that this is quite a significant election and a significant milestone for all Sri Lankans. Let's get into those details and much more after we take a look at our headlines for tonight.
Newsfirst headlines. Main sponsor.
A trusted place for your fixed deposit. Valuable FD, a symbol of stability.
Government secures a 2/3 majority at the parliamentary election. 159 seats for the NPP, 40 seats for the SJB. The North has delivered a strong message. Will act to reflect the people's mandate. National People's Power assures the people.
සන්දාන අටවලගත්තු ජයග්‍රහණයට වඩා අපි හිතනවා මේ ජයග්‍රහණය තුළ තා ගැඹුරු දේශපාලන හරයක් ගැඹුරක් තියෙනවා කියලා.
අපි හිතනවා අපිට ජනතාව මේ ලබා දීපු බලය කිසිම අයුරකින් වැරදියට පාවිච්චි නොකර ජනතාවගේ යහපත සඳහාම පාවිච්චි කරන්න.
A litany of veteran politicians and former ministers failed to secure parliamentary mandates.
Newsfirst headlines. Main sponsor.
A trusted place for your fixed deposit. Valuable FD, a symbol of stability.
Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka decides. Sri Lanka decides.
On to your top story for tonight. Now, the National People's Power achieved a historic win at this parliamentary election, securing 159 seats in parliament.
Yes, Rochelle, and as I said before, this is a supermajority in parliament, past the simple majority threshold of 113 seats and the 2/3 majority threshold of 150 seats. Also, this is the first time that a single political party has been able to achieve this milestone here in Sri Lanka under the mixed proportional representational system that the election is being conducted right now here in the country.
The National People's Power emerged victorious in the parliamentary election, winning power in 21 districts and securing a total of 141 seats. The National People's Power received 6,863,186 votes, representing 61.56% of the total votes. Overall, the National People's Power holds 159 seats in Parliament, including 18 seats from the national list. Samagi Jana Balawegaya follows in second place with 40 seats. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya has secured 1,968,716 votes, representing 17.66% of the total votes. The New Democratic Front received 500,835 votes, with 4.49% earning 5 seats. The Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna garnered 350,429 votes, securing 3 seats. The Lanka Tamil Arsukachi achieved 257,813 votes and won 8 seats. The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress also won 3 seats. Additionally, the All Ceylon Tamil Congress, Elam People's Democratic Party or the EPDP, United National Party, Ceylon Workers Congress, Democratic Tamil National Alliance and one independent group each won 1 seat. The Sarva Jana Balaya received 178,006 votes, securing 1 parliamentary seat from the national list. The Gampaha district had the highest number of voters at this year's parliamentary election. The National People's Power secured victory by winning 16 out of the 19 seats allocated for the Gampaha district. They received a total of 898,759 votes, which is 72.76% of the total votes in the Gampaha district. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 3 parliamentary seats in the Gampaha district, which is 12.18% of the total votes. The total number of votes secured by the Samagi Jana Balawegaya was 150,445. The National People's Power won the Colombo district with 68.63% of the votes, securing a total of 788,636 votes. The National People's Power won 14 parliamentary seats from the district, while the Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 4 seats. A total of 208,249 votes were cast in favour of the Samagi Jana Balawegaya in the Colombo district, which represents 18.12% of the valid votes. No other political party was able to win any parliamentary seats from the Colombo electoral district. The National People's Power emerged victorious in the Kalutara district as well, securing 452,398 votes, which is 66.09% of the total valid votes, and they won 8 seats. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 2 parliamentary seats with a total of 128,932 votes, which is 18.84% of the total votes. The New Democratic Front secured 34,257 votes from the Kalutara district, which amounts to 5% of the total votes, and the New Democratic Front won 1 parliamentary seat in the district. The National People's Power won 9 seats from the Kandy district. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 2 seats from the same district. The New Democratic Front won 1 seat. The National People's Power won 4 seats and the Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 1 seat from the Matale district. The National People's Power won 2 seats and the United National Party won 1 seat from the Nuwara Eliya district. The National People's Power won 7 seats in the Galle district, where the Samagi Jana Balawegaya managed to win only 1 seat. The Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna also won 1 seat from Galle. The National People's Power secured a majority of the votes in the Matra district and won 6 seats. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya only won 1 seat from the Matra district. The National People's Power won 5 seats in the Hambantota district, while the Samagi Jana Balawegaya and the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna won 1 seat each. The National People's Power won 4 seats from the Polonnaru district, where the Samagi Jana Balawegaya won only 1 seat. The National People's Power secured a majority of the votes in the Badulla district and won 6 seats. Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 2 seats from the Badulla district, while the New Democratic Front won 1 seat. The National People's Power won 5 seats from the Monoragala district, where the Samagi Jana Balawegaya managed to win only 1 seat. The National People's Power won 7 seats from the Anuradhapura district, where the Samagi Jana Balawegaya won only 2 seats. The National People's Power won the Kegalle district as well by securing 12,441 votes. The NPP won 7 seats in the Kegalle district, while the Samagi Jana Balawegaya secured 2 seats. The National People's Power won the Ratnapura district by winning 8 seats, while the SAB won 3 seats. The National People's Power also managed to secure victory and the most number of seats in the Puttalam district, which is 6 seats. The SJB only won 2 seats. The National People's Power asserted their victory in the Kurunegala district by winning 12 parliamentary seats, while the Samagi Jana Balawegaya won 3 seats. The National People's Power won 2 seats in the Trikobali district, while the Samagi Jana Balawegaya won just 1 seat alongside the Lanka Tamil Arsukachi. The National People's Power gained victory in the Digamandula district with 4 parliamentary seats. The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress, All Ceylon People's Congress and the Lanka Tamil Arsukachi won 1 seat each. Victory in the Batticaloa district was secured by the Lanka Tamil Arsukachi with 96,975 votes, a percentage of 33.78%. They claimed 3 parliamentary seats. The National People's Power and the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress both secured 1 parliamentary seat each. The Vanni district's victory was claimed by the National People's Power, winning 2 seats, while the Samagi Jana Balawegaya and the Lanka Tamil Arsukachi both secured just 1 seat each. The Democratic Tamil National Alliance and the Sri Lanka Labour Party both secured 1 parliamentary seat each. The National People's Power secured victory in the Jaffna district and won 3 seats, while the Lanka Tamil Arsukachi won just 1 seat. The All Ceylon Tamil Congress and Jaffna Independent Group 17 both secured 1 seat each.
Now, as much as the victory of individual parties is important at a parliamentary election, what the general public also might be wondering, or you, our viewers out there, might be wondering, is who are these candidates that contested the parliamentary election who have managed to secure a seat in parliament. Now, this all boils down to how the general public have cast their preferential votes, and based on the number of seats that have been secured by each party and the order in which candidates have received their preferential votes, that's how the candidates or the future parliamentarians will be selected from each individual party. Now, we have received a majority of these results and we will bring those details to you. But before that, there were 225 members of parliament in the 9th Parliament of Sri Lanka as well. There was much criticism as to how they functioned, and this time around the general public has rejected a very high number of seasoned politicians. Many politicians did not contest the election, but out of those who contested the election also, several of them have been rejected, and they failed to secure a seat in this new parliament that is to be formed in the coming weeks. Let's take a look at these very well known renowned politicians here in Sri Lanka who have failed to secure a seat at the parliamentary election this time around.
Former Minister Mahinda Amaraweera, who contested from the Hambantota district from the New Democratic Front, was defeated. Former Deputy Speaker Ajit Rajapaksa also failed to secure parliamentary seat this time. Former Minister Manusha Nanayakara, who contested under the New Democratic Front from the Galle district, was also among the defeated candidates. Former Minister Ramesh Patirana too was unable to secure a parliamentary berth. Former Minister Chandima Weerakkodi, who contested from the Samagi Jana Balawegaya, also lost this election. Bandula Bandarigoda, who recently entered the election from the same party, was unable to re-enter parliament. Matra district leader of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, former MP Nipuna Ranawaka, did not secure a spot at the next parliament. Former Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijesekara failed to secure a seat, as did Matra district leader of the Samagi Jana Balawegaya, Buddhika Patirana. Former Minister Harin Fernando, who contested in the Badula district from the New Democratic Front, and Nimal Siripala de Silva, a former minister and former leader of the House, were also defeated. Renowned
is beyond the simple majority. Simple majority is 113 seats, two-thirds majority is 150. So that record has been set. In addition to that, of course, several records have already been broken, and there are still some results due to come out. The preferential votes, how different candidates secured preferential votes. There is still the Gampaha district result that is due to come out. But as it stands,
from the Jaffna district under the Democratic National Alliance has lost his parliamentary mandate. Sivanesadure Chandrakandan, alias Pillayan, who contested from the Tamil Makkal Viduthalai Pulihal in the Batikla district, has failed to secure